All right, this is what we're finna do. It's time to hear from our top entertainment lawyer, because I got to dive into this first segment. You feel me? So what I want to jump into is I want to play a video. Our top entertainment lawyer still in here. Hill, you still in here? I believe you are. Yes. I'm gonna play a video from her because this conversation right here is an important one. It's a very you hear. Yeah, I just want to make sure you hear so you see that we showing you that love. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you see that you getting the love that you deserve. So, yeah. This ain't a 10 years from now discussion no more. You know what I'm saying? This conversation is already here. AI music is officially in the building, and whether people like it or not, the music industry is trying to figure out how to handle this thing in real time. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to handle that thing in real time. This is what we're speaking about today. What's going on, squad? Yes, sir. See, Spotify now talking about labeling AI generated music versus human created music, so listeners know what they're listening to. And honestly, we know that changes everything for independent artists, because see, now the question becomes, do people care if the artist is real? Do they care if the vocals AI? Do people care if the song was written by a human or not? Or do they only care that it sound good? That's the big conversation. And I really want to dive into it because we've been hearing a lot of this. So I'm going to play a clip from our resident top entertainment lawyer, and we're going to let her break this down a little bit. So let's check this out. Hey.
What if you couldn't tell if your favorite artist or your favorite song was really a human or if that was AI? Well, that is exactly what has been happening recently with the explosion of AI music. By the way, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a like or a comment. I would greatly appreciate it.
Y'all subscribe. You hit the like and the comment and hit the bell icon so you know when she got a new video. Straight up. All right, continuing.
Spotify is trying to differentiate between AI and human artists. So hopefully in the very near future, you're going to start seeing more and more tags to indicate when you go to Spotify whether the music you're listening to was created by a human or AI or both. This is Spotify's way to try to gain some transparency for listeners, because it says that you deserve to know if you're listening to a human created artwork or AI.
Okay, that was a message from our top entertainment lawyer, Hilary Metz. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Top Entertainment Lawyer on YouTube. Yes, sir. Follow, subscribe, show love. But that right there is the conversation I want to have today. Because the crazy part is, last night on the Blaze It Up Music Showcase live on TikTok on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. EST. All right, so we actually got a healthy amount of AI music submissions. We did, and we vibed to them. We have records from Temptress, which every single one of her songs is on, the honeymoon playlist. We got Je sais la. We got Epidemic. And those records are fire. I'm talking about, y'all hear them, legitimate, good records. Now, it's an epidemic. Now, whether somebody personally likes AI music or not, that's a different conversation. But pretending it ain't here no more, pretending that it don't, that ship already sailed. Sunrise was good. Yeah, that ship is already sailed. We are here.
And some of y'all was vibing to the records before y'all knew they were AI.
Facts.
Soon as y'all found out, suddenly everybody became a music philosopher overnight.
Facts. And that's why this Spotify labeling thing is interesting to me. Big Red in the building. That's why this Spotify thing is interesting to me, because on one hand, I understand the transparency. Like, I get that. Like, if I'm listening to an artist and I become emotionally invested, real deal, I'm gonna want to know if it's a real person or not, especially if I'm supporting them financially, following their story, waiting on concerts, buying merch and all of that. If that was the case, I'm a fan of somebody and I'm there, then I'm on that. AI music is cool. My personal opinion, I don't like using AI for vocals, because how will I ever perform that? It's cool and can sound good, but it's very limited, and they all have the same sound. If you use it right, it don't got the same sound. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Also, I have a love-hate feeling for it. As an artist, I want to protect the art. As a creator and businessman, I know the advantages of it too. Facts. Because that's what I'm saying. On the other hand, what happens when AI, or when somebody uses AI as just a tool? Because see, there's an artist right now who still write their own lyrics, still builds the concepts, still directing the emotion, still arranging the record. AI just help you execute it faster. You know what I'm saying? That still, those things still happen. AI just help you do it faster. So that's different than somebody just typing, yo, make me a Drake song with heartbreaks and rain sounds, and then upload it 12 seconds later acting like they Timbaland or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a big difference.
Yeah, because some of these AI creators still putting hours into these records. Y'all acting like everybody just typing one sentence and magically getting a Billboard hit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Hilary brought up another big point. If you watch the full video, where is the AI learning from? You know what I'm saying? Where's the AI learning from? Because that is where the lawsuits and ethical conversations start happening. You feel me? You really got to go watch that full video, because she breaks it down. Like, if AI was trained using copyrighted vocals, copyrighted melodies, copyrighted songwriting styles, you know what I'm saying? Copyrighted records without permission, eventually somebody got to answer to that, right? And I think that's why Spotify trying to get ahead of it now. Like, Spotify being smart, because instead of waiting until the industry becomes complete chaos and people suing left and right, they want to get they want to get a hold of it. But I also think this could help independent artists in a certain way. Now, hear me out. I feel like this can help independent artists because transparency creates categories, and categories create lanes, and lanes create audiences. You feel me? Meaning human artists may build stronger support systems specifically because they are human. Like, just like people like Prime, who is like, yeah, AI is cool, but I really respect the human. There's a lot of people who feel that way. And because they'll know now with the categories, the human lane, you're getting a stronger support system just because you're human. AR artists may create their own lane entirely. You feel me? I feel if you use AI as a tool and not as a crutch in your music, that's what makes the difference. Some people, not me, some people, not me, because my vocals are superb, use it to put their singing vocal craft into motion. And AI vocals turn a lot of listeners away. Like I said, Nix is very disappointed and don't want to. Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it. Like, AI artists create their own lane entirely because they're hybrid artists, pretty much. People mixing human creativity with AI tools, that even becomes a whole new genre. And honestly, it is what it is. That's just where we're headed. You know what I'm saying? That is just where we're headed. And I don't know what else to say about it, honestly.
I already see it now. Best AI Human Collaboration Album of the Year. Don't laugh either, because y'all know that award category coming eventually.
That's facts. Yeah, bro. For real. It's coming. Ain't no stopping that. And the truth is, some fans genuinely don't care if the artist is real or AI. Some people just want to vibe. Some people just want to vibe to dope music. Some people want to vibe while they're driving to work. There's been a lot of people whining about R&B music, and R&B don't hit the way that it hits. But Temptress, she is writing the music. With the help of Small World, shout out to Small World. They're writing the music. He's making the beats. He breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? They're designing the vocals, with AI. But, one of the things they're also doing is they're controlling, they're putting in a reference of how the melody goes. So it's not like they're just taking from other people's melodies, and you know what I'm saying? They're designing that. You can hear the way her songs go, that you could put an AI prompt in and you can see how the artifacts sound, and you don't get natural harmonies. They got a lot of dope harmonies and everything. Like, they're truly constructing the way that it is. And of course it's AI, but when you hear that music, it's giving you that feeling of, I don't care if y'all want me to take the human side, then make something as good, because it ain't like Temptress music. It's not like her music is stuff that's impossible for a human to do, because it's not. There's nothing impossible about that music for a human to do. So if you got a problem with it, then make that type of record. Because it ain't like AI coming up with the lyrics. They're writing the lyrics. He's making the beats. He's breaking it down. He's bringing it into Pro Tools and chopping it up and doing the things that he's doing with it. They're designing the melody to what the AI is singing. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like the stuff is impossible for a singer to feel like, oh, I can sing better than that. Well, then do it. Make that type of song. You feel me? Right now, Temptress winning to me, because, like I said, every single one of the songs that was played, I got that thing saved and downloaded, and that's going to be on my honeymoon playlist. You feel me? Because it's dope. So, but then there's other people. I see both sides. There's other people who deeply care about authenticity. They want to know that it's a real human behind it, a real story behind the lyrics, a real struggle behind the record. And I get that. But this is what I'm saying. If Small World and Temptress are writing this, they're real humans. So there is a real story behind the lyrics. There is a real struggle behind the record. You know what I'm saying? But to the people who are just putting in the prompt and letting AI write everything for you, I can understand that, because that right there is where human artists still got the power. Because see, AI can imitate emotion, but humans, we live the emotion. You know what I'm saying? AI can generate lyrics about heartbreak, but it ain't never sat down in a dark room at 3 a.m. trying to figure it out. You feel me? AI ain't been evicted. You know what I'm saying? AI ain't crying in the studio. They ain't sacrificed for years chasing the dream. So AI could never, on its own, create that type of emotion. The human experience. The human experience still matters, bro. Straight up.
And let's be honest, AI ain't surviving number 12-hour studio session with cold pizza, broken headphones, and an engineer saying run it back one more time for the 47th time.
Facts. Artists are the ones very mad about it, because we spent 20 plus years becoming great for AI to come in, boom, now we're overlooked. All right. I don't have a problem with AI music. I just think they should have separate awards to start and stat sheets and things like that, if that makes sense. And that's why I believe Spotify is doing the labeling. That's why I feel they're doing the labeling like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. And people outside the music industry, hold up, Prime, but that's like getting that we went from writing on stones and paper. We're evolving, and it's not going to stop evolving. We're in 2026 and times are changing straight up. Cause look, me personally, this is how I feel. People that was riding horses, cause it's human evolution. It's really the way that it is, and we just really got to stick to it. Like K. Will said, when people were walking everywhere, and then they saw somebody on something rolling the stones, and they're like, "Oh, okay, nah, I done took all this time learning how to walk properly. I'm not doing that." But guess what? They did that. Then came the horses, and then it's like everybody can't fit on the horse. No, we're walking now. They got the carriage, and now they're doing that. And then guess what? The car came. Nah, I done took all this time, spent this time building this carriage, learning how to ride this horse. I'm not just jumping into some. Guess what? Now you're in the car, and then the writing on stones, then letters. Just it's human evolution as things just keep evolving and evolving and evolving and evolving. Oh, I'm not going to use auto-tune. Everybody uses it now. It's evolution. You got a choice to continue to do things the way that you want to do them or not. If I decide that I want to beatbox into an AI for it to give me a drum pattern, this is what I'm saying. I have over 20 years of experience of creating all types of drum patterns. I know I can do it. Y'all know I can do it. So if I decide, you know what, instead of me spending 30 minutes on creating this perfect drum pattern, I'll let freaking Suno do it in 2, because I can make the drum pattern too. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? That right there, to me, if an artist decides to do that, I don't see the issue with it, because you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I do get it, because people outside the music industry really don't understand how much work goes into real recording, and this is where I feel what Prime is talking about, because mixing, mastering, re-recording, if you're a singer, vocal lessons, learning instruments, learning the software, learning stage presence, that's years of experience. So trust me when I say I understand why a lot of artists feel protective right now. 3 and 2 and 1, let's hit it. But I also say this: independent artists better stop ignoring AI. You don't gotta love it. You don't even gotta use it or fully use it, but you gotta learn it. It's still hot, you feel me? But you gotta learn it. Because the same way social media changed the game, the same way streaming changed the game, AI is changing the game in real time right now. And the artists that survive are going to be the ones that learn how to keep their humanity while understanding the technology. It's just as simple as that. And that's the balance. You feel me? The only way an AI can perform on tour, because you already see that you've seen the Tupac and the Biggie holograms, so clearly that's an option, but that's extra expensive. Or you can do what Timbaland did with his AI artist Tata. He actually hired a human to play her. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's not that girl actually singing or rapping these songs, but guess what? She's getting that check. She's acting out a part. Timbaland hired her. I need you to be this performer. So let's stop acting like there are not ways to do it. At the end of the day, it is entertainment. It's entertainment. And you got to know the balance. There definitely going to be AI shows. Like freaking Zuckerberg was on to something with the metaverse. Have anybody ever experienced a metaverse type of concert or type of thing? You put them doggone goggles on, you're in that arena. There's a lot of different artists have done it already. Justin Bieber has done it already, where everybody got their goggles on, they're there at the arena, and he is performing. Like, who is to say that they can't do that with the AI artists? We're in that day and age where this stuff is normal. That is where we are. But at the end of the day, people still connect with people. So I want people to know, like, this ain't something that you got to worry about like we're getting replaced. That's why concerts matter. People still want that human touch for actual concerts. Interviews. AI ain't giving you no authentic interviews. People still do that. Live streams. All these things still matter. You know what I'm saying? Communities like the Blaze It Up Music Showcase, where we in the comments and we chatting up with each other and we having those real vibes and connections. That stuff still matters, and it's always gonna matter. Going to a concert and putting on goggles, it's crazy, bro. But no, it ain't going to the concert and putting on goggles. It's sitting at the crib putting on the goggles, and you're virtually going to the concert. There's people like when Bieber, I use not Bieber, Travis Scott. I believe it was Travis Scott. I think it was. He did a virtual reality performance. People in their living rooms, they just put the goggles on and they virtually go to his tour. So when you're looking at it, it's a full stadium of people's little avatars in the crowd, and his avatar performing on stage and doing the song. Crazy. Hey. They ain't have to worry about gas. They ain't have to worry about getting dressed and dolled up. They traveled and they saw the performance. It's not the end of music, because the fact that you just said that is proof that it ain't the end of music, because there are still people that like, nah, we want to go and actually see real concerts. And that will always exist. You know what I'm saying? That will always exist. You can look at on TV and look at a Michael Jackson concert and see that freaking sea of people out there, and still got a whole sea of people who've never been to a Michael Jackson concert. So everybody ain't there. You feel me? So you really got to think about that type of stuff. And honestly, I think this Spotify move is only the beginning, because eventually we're going to see AI labels on these albums. Certain albums that come out or playlists that come out, we'll see the AI tag on them, so people will know that they're AI. You know what I'm saying? And I believe we will start seeing AI charts. And when that happens, what I'm telling you is the independent artists who understand storytelling, branding, personality, and community, y'all are still going to win, because technology definitely evolves, but human connection always gonna survive. So understand that we will still win this. And it's not even a matter of still win this. It's like we're not gonna get replaced, because there is always gonna be a need for it. No, not true. It won't. That was the whole point of this entire conversation. That it won't be the end of artists and it'll be all AI music, because they're starting to put a label on artists that are AI. So now there will be a difference. You'll be able to differentiate the two. So it's not the end. The whole purpose of the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
You're rocking with the best.
Yeah. I feel good.